Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk about different kinds of SEO hats. Now, when we talk about SEO hats, means that there is a particular intention in the mind of that person who is doing an SEO based upon the type of hat that person is wearing. So, if I have to give you an example. A person who is wearing a white hat means that the person has clear intentions, transparent intentions, has been honest. But on the other hand, somebody who is wearing a black hat means that person is dishonest or creating some problems or not doing the right things on moral grounds when it comes to SEO. And one of the biggest example that I can give here is about clickbait. And you might have experienced that while you are looking for a particular query on Google and you end up on a web page. But the moment you click on that link, that takes you to to the related content that you think could be helpful to you, you are surprised to see that the content is nowhere near to relevant. It consists of all those schemes or multi-level marketing schemes, or they will ask you to spin the wheel to win some money, or it's a casino advertisement. So things like that. They show you something and take you somewhere else. That's what the clickbait is about, because the person took you on their web page or website that was completely irrelevant using a clickbait, which means showing up the contact that seems relevant, but the destination was completely different and website did not had anything to do with what you were looking for. So this is an example of black hat SEO. Now, white hat SEO is when a person is sincere and honest, and that person is following the guidelines of Google Webmaster and using all those Webmaster tools where that person is creating content according to the guidelines, using all the content strategies where that person is using the right keywords and making sure that person is not duplicating the content, that person is not scrapping the content from other website, and the content is not thin enough to be discarded by the audience. So any person who is doing a SEO and following Google guidelines accurately and appropriately to the best of one's ability is white hat SEO. Now there is a gray line between these black hat and white hat SEO. Now these people who are doing SEO, those who fall in this gray category or are wearing this gray hat, are the ones who are making some duplicate pages on the website so that it could rank higher. Then they will have very thin content, means that they are using relevant keywords in order to promote their web page, but that content is not enough to solve a audience or searcher's query. So whenever the customer or audience will come on to that page, they will find that there is not enough information. So these people, although file using guidelines, but not to the best of one's ability and not providing the right amount of information, so that falls in the gray category. Some people, what they do is, in order to write their blog post, they go on somebody else's website, try to copy the content and use it on their own web page to increase the rankings. They know that this content has worked for this blog post or website, and they are just going to repeatedly do that for their own. Now Google recognize this as a bad strategy, and once found out, Google could penalize you in the form of ranking, which means your rankings could go down, or chances are that Google might not rank your website at all, which is a big, big blow to the business or the company that you are running. So keep that in mind, that always wear the white hat when you are working on the SEO of your company or your organization or for your client.